जय हिंद दोस्तों, स्वागत है सभी का मेरे गेमिंग चैनल में। और आज हम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं असैसिन क्रीड वैल्हल्ला। आइए बढ़ते हैं गेम प्ले की ओर। हमें फिनर के पास जाना है, बात करते हैं इसे। लास्ट गेम प्ले में ओसवर्ल्ड मर गया था, पानी में गिर गया था, पता नहीं बचा है क्या मर गया। बात करते हैं इससे।
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodred's reeve is with us.
अटैक
His
करने
men will
वाले
be
हम
here
कहीं से।
soon.
More than his. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united.
A pity he is not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
I'm ready.
I am.
Our target is Burg Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the Fird at the front gates, with Rued's men destroyed.
And once we're in, your longship.
She awaits her own special glory.
ज्यादा हमारे पे आर्मी नहीं है, पर जो है उसी से लड़ेंगे।
They need your words, Eivor.
ओसवर्ल्ड का सैक्रिफाइस याद दिलाते हैं।
Oswald was a man who didn't hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who was fair and strong. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him today. Honor his memory. And fight with the same extra courage he showed!
For Oswald!
Now is the time. Today we rid
चलो भाई अटैक करने चलते हैं। जोश भर दिया बंदों ने।
Word of your actions in Theodred has spread like wildfire.
तैयार हो रहे हैं भाई सब। एरोज वगैरह तैयार कर रहे हैं अपने। राशन पानी भर रहे हैं शिपों में। असला भी। हमारा प्लेयर हमेशा तैयार रहता है। बारिश हो रही है भयंकर।
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sail through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
पहला मिशन करने वाले हैं हम शिप का।
Life. Maybe they are one and the same.
शिप से हमने ट्रैवल बहुत करा, पर शिप से फायरिंग नहीं करी। पर अभी भी मुझे लगता हम बस उस आइलैंड पे जा रहे हैं, फिर उतर जाएंगे शिप से। क्रैश इनटू बग्स का असला। और असैसिन क्रीड की तरह इसमें शिप से लड़ाइयाँ नहीं है।
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear den. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming. Steady! Hold
हो
course!
गया, उन लोगों को पता लग गया जंग का ऐलान हो चुका है।
To brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet
ओ
us with
भाई
some of the
देखो
realm
यार,
from the
ये
air.
देखो वो उड़ के आ रहे हैं एरोज, जलते हुए एरोज। अरे बच गया।
Take them swiftly.
ओ भाई फूक गया, एक से फूक गया भाई। ये भी गया भाई, बच गया। वो फूक गया, वो पीछे रह गया। 3 तो गए हमारे।
Harden yourselves, men.
एक और गया।
Steady your hands!
भाई
Hold for
3
impact!
शिप रहेगा टोटल।
Hold!
दो ही रह गए भाई, वो भी गया। टोटल 2 रह गए। कूद गया भाई पानी में प्लेयर। ते पहले होने लग जा। तो शिप भी घुसेड़ दिया उनके गेट में।
Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
भाई दोनों हाथ काट दिए उसके अंदर।
Let's hit them hard! Fall before me!
भाई पीछे ले जाना पड़ेगा थोड़ा, देख के टक्कर मारनी पड़ेगी। हाँ ऐसे ही। तुम लेके जाओ वहाँ तक, एनिमीज को संभालता हूँ। अच्छा बड़े जोश मारा, बड़े जोश मारा, बाल ही घुसड़ू तेरे में। एक आ दिया भाई इसके बाल में। पूरा तेरी बड़ी ताकत से मारा भाई इसने। तुमसे गेट में घुसता क्या?
With me! Fall in! That's it!
ओ भाई सारे मर गए तो। इसको मैं अकेला ही तोड़ रहा हूँ। हाथ लगाओ ना।
Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it!
देख क्या रहे हो? देख क्या रहे हो हैं? भाई इनसे एक एक बंदा नहीं संभल रहा। यहाँ खड़े होकर तमाशा देख रहे हैं। भाई लड़ो न जाके अंदर।
Our battle plan has legs. Keep the pressure.
तो भाई आग लगा रखे हैं आपको।
We're causing some damage.
भाई चढ़ने के लिए सारी चीजें ब्लॉक कर रखी है इन्होंने। हट जा तू, तुम्हारा बस की नहीं।
We'll beat the Raven! That's it! Ah!
एक दो और पड़ेंगे फिर टूटेगा थ्रू द फाइनल गेट। भाई कुलाड़ी दे रहे तो
Oswald.
ओ भाई ऑसवॉल्ड बच गया था।
Oswald lives!
Eivor, was that you?
ओ ये भी बच गया था, दोनों बंदे ही बच गए थे।
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me. You must stop.
Silence, fool!
हमें लगा
So
ऑसवॉल्ड मर
this
गया
is
था।
what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If
अरे
this
रूडी
swine
बच
is
गया
your
था।
prize, come and get him.
ये रोकेंगे मेरे को। रोको साला रोको। हमारे पास स्पेशल एबिलिटी भी है। इन्वेंटरी में जाके पहले तो मैं दोनों एक्स लूंगा। अब हो गई लड़ाई ज़्यादा। ये कौन है इतना बड़ा? भाई खतरनाक आदमी है। ओ भाई इसकी एक्स छूट गई। अब ये कौन है हरामी? मैंने इसको मारा भी आके एक लाश मार दिया। पूरा घायल हमने करा। मैं भाई तुम छोड़ दिया ना तो
Comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Rued!
जानवर को मरवाना साले।
Let this country die for two suffering.
ओ भाई तो बिछा देगा इसे। अपने को भाई एक्स बदलनी पड़ेगी, ढंग की लेनी पड़ेगी। यार अभी चेंज नहीं कर पा रहे हम, पता नहीं क्यों। तो लड़ना ही पड़ेगा अपने को।
Flee, Rued, while pity restrains my blade!
Not till I've taken all
ये
these
क्या कर रहा है? पावर बढ़ा रहा है, पावर बढ़ाएगा नाम जादे।
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald. East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you!
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man.
पहले तू आग
For
मारेगा,
all your
वहाँ पे भी है।
efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my death. That fate will not What we meted, they should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not
इसकी यार
treated as
तलवार भी बड़ी
equals.
खतरनाक है.
We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in!
Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for us?
ओ भाई आग लगा ली इसने तो इसमें.
He has an abundant that which you do not. He is fit to
इधर
rule.
साले
Fit
आग
to...
लगाएगा अपनी तलवार में. इससे पहले ही फेल दिया हमने. चलो अच्छा उस को मारा नहीं था.
You throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
ओडिन हमें भड़काता रहता जान से मारने के लिए लोगों को. मरेगा
He deserves death, Oswald. That's our way.
Eivor, please.
भाई ये खतरनाक बंदा था, बाद में दिक्कत दे देता.
Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor. None at all.
बर्ग कासल भी हमारा नहीं हुआ, ऑसवर्ल्ड का हुआ.
I should speak with Oswald.
रूइड
See if
पड़ा
he's
है.
well.
यार रूइड की तलवार तो ले लेते. फुल फोर मरवा दिए बेकार में.
Saxon and Dane, we fought well side by side.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and me will have to change the most to live within it, even if that makes us uneasy.
When you're crowned king, the laws of this land will be yours to decide.
All this is...
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, all...
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart.
Come then. We have much to prepare.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches.
I saw a bale of hay back.
Later, Abel.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
कार्ड तो दिया नहीं उसने यार हमें.
I should return to
शादी का
Elmenham.
कार्ड तो देना चाहिए
Oswald's
था ना.
wedding will soon begin.
Victory was hard won.
यार सामान ना बढ़िया मिला नहीं कुछ यहाँ ढंग का. चलो भाई वेडिंग पे चलते हैं इसकी. चलते हैं इसकी वेडिंग में. देखते हैं क्या खास है.
Come, the wedding is soon to start.
तो बच्चों हट जाओ.
A beautiful and
तू और घूम रहे
worthy
हैं तो.
celebration, my lord.
Just like you to
कपड़े
keep
तो
a
ढंग के
king
पहन
waiting
लेता.
at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about
Do I? Because I'm...
Of all the battles a man can
Andy
fight,
पीछे
the
क्या
war
कर रही
against
है?
himself is the hardest to win.
भाई इसकी बीवी आई नहीं है अभी तक। आ गई। लगा भग गई। अरे पूरे ही बाल रख लेती, आधी टांट क्यों गंजी करी? उससे भी लंबी है, बता तगड़ी है। ए भाई माथा रंग दिया इसका तो। ओहो रिंग सेरेमनी भी है। बड़ा साइलेंटली हो गया यार।
I hereby name you man and wife. And as man and wife, I name you
पिलरी फादर बन गया।
Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
हो गया भाई मैं रेडी। बड़ी शांति से हुई है। बहुत ही बोरिंग वेडिंग थी इनकी।
You've done it, steward. A king now sets some...
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did
Back
it
to your
together.
dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. I don't want to be here. My dreams, whether or not I find...
जो है तो फर्स्ट उठा है बेड़ में तो पीछे पड़ गई।
EIVOR! Care for a challenge? EIVOR!
दोस्ती यारी हो गई इनकी। मारा था इन्हें हमने पर लेकिन पहले।
Gaze upon my parts.
They are not, Brothier. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be...
Keep your eyes open long enough to wit...
पॉट्स गिराने गया मैं।
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
बस हो गया ये था।
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
इन्हें देखो ये खाली पीली मचल रहे हैं।
Skål, Eivor!
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own. And the new king... Not bad, wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink...
A fool's wager.
A challenge none.
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you?
करते हैं भाई सब कुछ.
Let us see how you fare, and we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your
I accept.
शर्त लगा दी भाई इसने. करना क्या है?
Yes,
ओ भाई
celebrate.
खत्म करनी है.
Skål. Drink more.
Rulemonger.
क्या है यार? अरे कहाँ से मत. दारू पीने का टास्क क्या होता है और कुछ नहीं तो. अरे लड़खड़ाए मत. वो जीत जाएगा है. पक्का वो जीत रहा है भाई. ओ खत्म भी कर गया अपनी. हटते रहिए.
This ale is strong, Brody.
But I am stronger.
भाई तू दारू पीने में जीत गया. लड़ ले अकेले अकेले आजा.
Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
अब तो भाई हिल ही नहीं जा रहा प्लेयर से. नशे में हो रखा पूरा.
Look there, pillar on the roof.
The road to... The boar represents fertility.
As does Freya.
You impress me, Eivor. Yet I wonder, is there any...
Even a fool has something to teach.
Hey, hey.
You want to lay with me? ये क्या है?
Sheath your plow sword, Brody. I'm not interested.
You thought...
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me?
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been up there.
भाई ये क्या कर रहा है रूफटॉप पे?
Eivor,
भाई
Eivor!
मतलब नशे में बंदा है.
Sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moved.
Look, the moon.
Are you all right? I'm glad to hear it. Now, you can let them go. Sail to...
गिर गया व्यूअर्स. हो गया
Come
set.
on, let's get you to solid.
Get Finner down from the roof. यार उठा के लेके जाए. फेंक देंगे यहीं से.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
भाई कैसे उतरे? गिर गया ये तो. नीचे गिर गया.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one.
It need not be the last.
Not the
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
ये होता दारू पी के पड़ाया कीचड़ में.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy set.
And have you had enough fun?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Friends, honored guests. But
जल्दी
it is
बोल.
not conflict that binds us. May we always favor compassion. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our... And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples. I see East Anglia's future right...
Still a bit soft on insults. The king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, Let this ring be proof of our loyalty.
Would you have any words of wisdom?
Oswald, you would not have been my... I thought you weak. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the lot. All qualities of a man worthy...
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal ring. Quick, brother! We can't lose to
बुड्ढा उठ गया
Oswald.
और रेस चालू हो गई। अच्छा अच्छा हमसे जीतोगे। हमसे जीतोगे क्या? इनकी शादी खत्म नहीं हो रही यार।
You lost.
हार गए हम। सबसे आगे तो थे यार।
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you and everything you've done here.
It won't be easy. Saxon and Dane have banned...
Thank you, Eivor.
When we met, I spoke...
I will. Consider East Anglia a friend of...
चलो
There
भाई,
will
इससे
be
भी
a day
दोस्ती
when I
आई
come
होगी हमारी।
calling.
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time, great king. I should find Finnear. Say goodbye before I leave.
फिर बाय बोल देते हैं।
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much your...
I was a crumbling man, but now,
Glory cares not...
together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
फिर यार हमारे साथ आ रहा है। ये तो चलो अच्छी चीज़ है, बहुत अच्छी है। हम भाई हर जगह के सोल्जर उठा लेते हैं। बढ़िया बढ़िया। फिर लड़ने में तो अच्छा है।
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi.
चलते हैं वापस उसके पास।
Tell her the good news.
स्पिनर को लेके पहुंच गए हम इनके कैंप पे वापस। हम हर जगह से उनका अच्छा योद्धा उठा लेते हैं। लास्ट हमने बिरना उठा ली थी, लेके आ गए थे यहाँ, और इस बार स्पिनर।
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat that.
Rowan, Holger, why all...
लड़ रहा है ये।
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard...
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow...
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
तो भाई ईवोर गद्दी पे बैठेगा क्या?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
ईवोर राजा बनने की सोच रहा है।
There is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might
Sigurd
leave
तो
them to work
हमारी
it
आन
out
रहा है
for
जब से।
themselves, but that would
ये
mean
चिढ़ता जब भी मैं इस
letting
गद्दी
go,
के आसपास भी होता
would
हूँ।
it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. Philly, what? Are you
Silence,
mocking me?
please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
सुनते भाई इनकी।
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
जरा इसके अस्तबल से
Holger,
सामान
let
चुरा
him
रहा।
speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Hallgeir, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life, and you know that my work requires a certain... Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair...
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Skills point मिले हैं, देखते हैं। भाई नई नई चीजें खुलती रहती हैं यार ये तो।
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him.
Let's not walk too far without...
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
भाई 2-3 जगह हमने कवर कर लिया। टच कंप्लीट हुई ईस्ट एंग्लिया की भी।
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the alliance map.
और alliance बनाते हैं। कौन-कौन रह गया? ये 3 तो हमारे alliance बन गए। ये वाला बनाते हैं। Total ये 3 और रह गए हैं।
So Ceolbert has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long... Gilbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks.
चलो भाई, इनकी भी हमने फ्लैश ले ली।
I will make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved.
If EIVOR is with him, I will certainly be needed.
चलो दोस्तों, अब मिलेंगे अगले गेम प्ले में। होप आप सभी को ये गेम प्ले में मजा आया हो। ऐसे अपने भाई को सपोर्ट सब्सक्राइब करते रहें। जय हिंद दोस्तों।